Do you know what happened in my hometown? Hey guys, you won't believe what happened to me last week. It all started innocently enough, just a regular day in our quiet little town in the UK. I was walking home from school, chatting with my friends about the latest gossip and making plans for the weekend. On my way home, I passed by this old mansion that everyone said was haunted. It had this eerie vibe, and the overgrown garden gave it a creepy look. But, you know me, always up for a little adventure. So, curiosity got the best of me, and I decided to check it out. The gates were slightly ajar, creaking in the wind. I thought, why not take a peek inside? That's when things started to get weird. The moment I stepped inside, the air felt heavy, like something was watching me. I brushed it off as nerves and explored the dark, dusty corridors. But that's when I heard a faint whisper, almost like someone calling my name. I froze, my heart pounding. The whispers got louder, and the shadows seemed to dance around me. It was so creepy, guys, like the walls had secrets and they were trying to tell me something. I followed the whispers to this hidden room, tucked away behind a dusty old bookshelf. The room was freezing cold, and in the dim light, I saw old photographs scattered on a table. They were of people I'd never seen, dressed in clothes from another era. As I studied the pictures, I felt a sudden chill, and the air thickened. The photographs started to move, as if the people in them were alive. I rubbed my eyes, thinking it was just my imagination, but the figures continued to move, trapped in some kind of ghostly loop. Terrified, I stumbled back, knocking over an old chair. Suddenly, the room echoed with the sound of laughter, not the friendly kind, but a chilling, sinister laughter that made my blood run cold. From that moment on, strange things started happening at home. Objects moved on their own, doors slammed shut, and I could hear footsteps in the dead of night. I felt like I was being watched, like the spirits from that mansion had followed. I couldn't take it anymore, so I started researching the history of the mansion. Turns out, it had a dark past, a family tragedy, mysterious disappearances, and rumors of occult practices. It sent shivers down my spine, realizing I had unleashed something sinister. Every night, the malevolent presence in my house grew stronger. I saw shadows in the corner of my room, heard whispers in the dark, and felt icy fingers brushing against my skin. I was convinced I was losing my mind. The nightmares began, vivid dreams of the mansion, the ghostly figures, and a voice beckoning me to join them. I'd wake up in a cold sweat, but the line between dreams and reality blurred. Desperate for answers, I visited a psychic. She looked at me with haunted eyes and told me that I had awakened something dark, a restless spirit seeking revenge. Her warning sent shivers down my spine. Determined to rid myself of this curse, I tried a cleansing ritual. But instead of helping, it angered the entity. Objects flew across the room, and a guttural voice echoed through the house, cursing me for meddling in things I couldn't understand. I became a prisoner in my own home, afraid to leave my room after sunset. I could feel the entity's eyes on me, its presence suffocating. I missed school, avoided friends. I was becoming a shell of who I used to be. I reached out to paranormal experts, but even they were baffled. One told me that sometimes, the only way to escape a vengeful spirit was to face it head-on. I didn't know if I had the courage. One fateful night, I mustered the courage to confront the entity. Armed with a makeshift Ouija board, I tried to communicate. The planchette moved on its own, spelling out a cryptic message about forgiveness and release. Desperate for peace, I agreed to whatever it wanted. The air thickened, and I felt a surge of energy. The room went silent, and for a moment, I thought it was over. But then, a cold voice whispered, "You're not free yet." Things seemed to calm down, but the fear lingered. I could still hear faint whispers, and sometimes, in the darkness, I glimpsed shadowy figures. I wondered if I had truly escaped or if something darker still awaited. So, here I am, sharing this with you all. The shadows haven't completely left my life. I still feel their presence, lurking in the corners. It's a chilling reminder that some horrors never truly go away, and the line between the living and the dead is thinner than we dare to believe.
For more videos like these, please like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon.